So good evening. We are back again with the third and final upload on the channel today. Make sure if you haven't checked out the last video that I done, it's obviously the last one on the channel. Make sure you go and check it out. And we spoke about the absolute farce that is our football club. We spoke about the incompetence of all of these cockroach journalists that get their tea and biscuits. Oh yes, Mikel, 3 bags full, Mikel, absolute scumbags. And we also spoke about the fraud that is managing our football club that's now telling us that he's going to try and maximise what he's got. The club's a shambles, and it's been a shambles for 15 years. But what do I know? Apparently I'm negative because I want to win a title and I want this club to be made accountable for smashing that stadium down to come here to win titles. How dare I? How dare I? Absolute wasters. Anyway, make sure you subscribe to the channel. Make sure you subscribe to the Morley Gunner channel. Nearly on 5K as well. Thank you very much. And I'm stress-free on that channel. No hyping, no screaming and shouting. And I wonder why. It's because it's not a football channel. So go and check my vlog channel out. And we're going to talk about Kieran Trippier, the Atletico Madrid right back, the ex-Tottenham right back, the one that when he banged the free kick against Croatia, we all thought it was coming home. The only thing that could be coming home is him. But hopefully it's not to Arsenal because I don't want him. 31 years old and £34 million. Apparently he's going to be the perfect Hector Bellerin replacement. The crap these people write, how people still click on their articles is hilarious. Oh, he's Mikel Arteta's ideal Ben White's partner. Like, come on, mate. The people fall for this. Like, genuinely. Why do we want him? Why would we go and do 34 million quid on a geezer who's got 2 years left or 3 years left of his career before he packs up football? So then we've got no resale value on the guy. He's not all that. He's all right. He's a decent right back. But listen, I'm a better right back than Hector Bellerin. That Becky B is absolutely useless. Dua Lipa wannabe. Do you know what I mean? Sick and tired of him. He can get out. I'd rather put Gunnosaurus at right back because he'd do a better job. But as for Trippier, nah, mate. Nah. Not having it. 34 million. Why don't we go and buy Max Aarons? Why don't we go and buy Tarek Lamptey? Why don't we go and buy Dumfries? Why don't we go and buy just anyone who's half decent at right back? How difficult is it? Instead, what we do is we go, oh, let's go for the oldest one that used to play for Tottenham. And then what happens is the puppet journalists that write all the same crap stories with their clickbait title of, oh, here's what Arsenal fans did when they see Edu on Instagram. Who cares, man? Like, it's embarrassing. Edu drops transfer message via Instagram story. No, he didn't. He's in Mallorca, mate. Yeah, and it's a picture of him in Mallorca with his missus. How's that a transfer message? The people, seriously, it winds me up. It proper winds me up. Do you know what? These journos wind me up just as much as these fans that just fall for it every time. Because do you know what? I can get that some people are gullible and they'll click on it, yeah? But they know what they're doing and they get the opportunity to sit in press conferences with our manager, yeah? Ask him the questions we want answers to. Stop pussyfooting around these people, man. If you get banned, you get banned. You're then out the club. Whoopie-doo. Oh, well done. At least you asked the question. And the thing is, right, when I see this story about Trippier, I'm like, nah, mate. And now what happens is the articles get churned out and rolled out and put out into the mainstream via these clowns. Yeah. And then what happens is all of the sickly, super sweet, toxic, positive wankers and divs that have their copy and paste generic bullshit accounts, yeah, start making up edits of Trippier's best bits. Like, the club's gone. The club has gone. The football club that I started supporting back in the 80s is dead. It is finished. It is never coming back. It is never coming back. What we have now is a football club that is infested with absolute divs, journalists that don't do their jobs properly. They're more interested in keeping their VIP passes. A manager that couldn't care less because he's getting paid £6 million a year to sit there like a puppet. Edu, who couldn't care less, he's jet skiing it up and off on holiday. He's actually been on more holidays in 4 weeks than we've signed players. Then we've got Vinay, who, again, one of the most incompetent people in football. Like, genuinely, how can this guy do a deal with a car company that don't exist? And this is our CEO. Yeah, then we've got an owner who couldn't care less. And in the meantime, we've got a bunch of fans, or I say fans in the loosest sense, masquerading as fans, yeah, on social media, pretending to be the super sweet. Oh, look at me. I've got 120,000 followers on my Twitter account. Oh my God, I can big up everything and make everything sound so fantastic at Arsenal. It's amazing. The football club is so great. Well, if it's so great, the manager's so great, the owners, well, I know they all don't like the owners, but that's only when it's convenient to not like the owners, because they're doing the owners' work essentially, aren't they, by making everything great. So you don't like you like the players. You love Granit Xhaka, you like Becky B, you love all the players that we sign. Aubameyang's the best in the world. Ben White's the seaside Tony Adams. Granit Xhaka's the Swiss Albanian Pirlo. Lacazette's basically R9 reincarnated. It's just an absolute sham. Then they like the manager. They like the technical director. They love the fact that we've got Vinay here. They love absolutely everything about the football club, apart from the owner, which kind of makes no sense, because all of these things that you're liking and boosting are doing his work for him. But that's what happens. You get linked with a player who's not really the answer to the questions. And if he is, what is the fucking question? Then it gets churned out. The fans lap it up via these super fan accounts. And all of a sudden, the edits go flying. And it's like, now everyone wants Kieran Trippier. I absolutely can't stand this fan base. Yeah. Losers. Every single one of these people that is backing this manager still is a loser. Yeah. And it's no coincidence that the majority of these people grew up in the last decade of Arsene Wenger, of being at this football club. Because all we heard for the last 10 years under that guy was, oh, we cannot compete with Chelsea and Manchester City. And I'm sorry, Rob Holding didn't cost 50 million. Does not mean he can be good. No, he's not, mate. And that's why he cost 2 million. Maybe Bolton was his level. Yeah, and he grew up with, oh, well, the referees, there's very strong challenges on my players today and no protection. What a load of crap. It's no wonder our fan base, and I'm going to say this, our fan base is a mirror image of that football club and vice versa. Weak, spineless, and infesting it with mediocrity. Yeah, I hold this club accountable because my standards are up here. I expect us to win titles based on what they have told me. They told me, they told all of you lot, if you were alive back then, I think it was in 2002, I think it was Peter Hillwood said we're moving here to compete with the best in the world, the Europeans elite. So why are we now sitting here, as I record this on Sunday, 8th of August, talking about Kieran fucking Trippier? Why didn't we sign Hakimi? Why aren't we signing Lukaku or Haaland or Jack Grealish or any of the other big players that are going around? We're going to challenge and compete with Europe's elite. Why are we talking about Xhaka on a new deal? Rob Holding on a new deal? Oh, we need a backup for Leno because we haven't got one. We are absolutely finished. Finished. And on that bombshell, I'm going to go and get ready to go out for dinner. All have a wonderful evening. Make sure you subscribe to the channel and the vlog channel. The banter's going to continue all season. We ain't finishing above 10th, by the way. So that's going to be mad. And yeah, fully come join the Rat Army. Come and join the Rat Army, people. Everyone out. Arteta out, Edu out, Vinay out, Owner out, Chris Wheatley out, James Benge out, and who's the other one? What's his name? Charles Watts, that's him. Yes, Charlie boy. Get them all out. Sack the lot of them, all of them. Fans out as well. Laters.